Deepika. Hello all of you. It was a chilly winter morning. The thermometer at about 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. The place was Delhi, the Republic Day camp. It was 26th of January 2004. I repeat, it was a chilly winter morning. Then there was this little boy wearing NCC uniforms. He was standing straight, clean-shaven cheeks, crew haircut, and that little boy shook hands with the Chief of the Army Staff, General N.C. Wedge. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and everybody. I am Toastmaster Debasish. So that little cadet was me at the Republic Day camp in New Delhi. Those are the moments which I always cherish and I never can really forget. I cannot even begin to express the pride I felt when I was marching ahead with my contingent, the National Cadet Corps, air ranks at the Rajpath in the Republic Day camp in Delhi. These are experiences that really touch you. You can never really forget them. Coming to a different section of my speech, I cannot complete this icebreaker speech without talking about Pia. Let me also tell you that I prefer to call my icebreaker speech as me, Pia and Mo. So who is Pia? Why am I talking about somebody called Pia in my very own icebreaker speech? I'll tell you the reason why Pia exists. Then we move on to who is Pia. The reason why Pia exists is because I'm a coward. I'm not a very brave person. There are so many things I want to talk about, I want to write about, but I cannot do that because whatever all I think is not always socially acceptable. It is not always conventional. So this is exactly where Pia fits in. Pia is the protagonist. She is the lead character of my story, my book which I'm writing currently. So Pia does the talking for me. So if Pia is there, I can very conveniently hide behind Pia and let Pia do the talking for me. So you see, I'm not a coward anymore. Pia is brave and gradually I become a little brave too. So this is where Pia fits into my life. So whatever I have to say, anything, anything, Pia can do it to me and I can write through her. So in this what happens is, my Pia is witty and silly at the same time. She is unconventional, she is quirky, she has a penchant for simplifying complex emotions. She is somebody that you voluntarily want to love. She is somebody you want to pamper. This is my little connection with Pia. Pia is always in action. She loves green apple vodka. She does crazy things. So I think most of you got a little idea about where does Pia stand and where do I stand. And she is fictional, of course. I'll come to something else now. It was some 7-8 years back when I was obviously a kid and my sister, my elder sibling, what she was doing is she was watching something on television. It was some stupid serious documentary which I never understood as a kid. And she was totally engrossed into the television set, trying to understand. She was watching something. And I just passed into the living room. And I also got a seat on the couch and started watching what was it. I could never make any sense out of it. And suddenly my sister turned back and she said, "Hey, Debu, get out of the room. This stuff is not for you. This is intellectual stuff." You heard me, it is intellectual stuff. So from that very day, I went back to my room and took out this Merriam-Webster's dictionary from my shelf and figured out what intellectual was. I didn't even know the meaning. The dictionary said someone who is guided by intellect. And again I had to look for the word intellect in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Intellect means someone who is guided by rational, by logic, by knowledge. not my emotions. So from that very day, what happened to me was anything and everything I did, even soft drinks or anything, I very consciously did that to become an intellectual. So anything you ask me to define your mind, I'll always tell you I'm an intellectual in the making. So when my friends, my folks in school were busy reading Nancy Drews and Wilson Booth's those little books,
Yeah.
I was busy poking my head into Amartya Sen's and Shobha Dev. Initially it was about to become an intellectual, but gradually they haven't caught on and I got into much serious stuff. I became more mature and God knows what else. But I was always into the process of becoming an intellectual. Be it writing, be it reading, I religiously read newspaper editorials, I picked up economic times. You know, it even started with experimenting single malt whiskey. I don't know why. Maybe it will make me an intellectual mind. Have any of you seen a black t-shirt guy with long hair, leather wristbands, holding an electric guitar?
Yeah.
That is what we call as a rock star.
Yeah.
You know what he feels when he sings at the top of his voice? He feels liberated. That is exactly what I feel when I write. So I had this dream that one day I would be standing in a packed auditorium and I would be having all my readers and fans sitting in rapt attention listening to every single word I speak. And I'm reading from my newly published book. I'm reading page 31, second paragraph. I'm reading this paragraph out. And everybody gives thunderous applause. And the energy of the audience suddenly starts to get inside me, and that energy translates. It translates into writing more. So that is a dream I really want to achieve someday in my life. That would be all. Toastmaster, please.